Steve Jobs is a name that you might not know, but it's pretty likely you'll have seen his products. He's the co-founder of Apple and recently stepped down as the company's boss. And he played a big role in making computers what they are today. But what were they like in the early days? Kirsty takes a look.
The year is 1969. The fear, computers.
Excuse me, what do you think about computers?
We're terrified of them.
Yeah, I think they're here to stay, definitely.
This plastic society we live in, man, it needs a scapegoat. It goes to computers. Yeah, like wild.
Computers? What are they?
When this TV show was made, they just put a man on the moon. But the idea of computers still seemed alien to most people. This is how they started out. Computers were big, bulky and heavy. They filled up entire rooms. But even a computer as big as this would only have enough power to perform the simplest of tasks by today's standards. At first, computers weren't built for fun. They were used to do calculations and were used in businesses like factories and banks.
The computer will note the branch number, the account number, the serial number and the amount of each check. The banks are so busy nowadays that without computers, their work would never get done.
Telling the computer what to do was nothing like today. Instead of keyboards, here people punched holes into cardboard. The computer would read where the holes were, and that told it to do something.
The holes represent digits. The machine does the translation. For example, when a name is typed, it automatically appears on the card in the appropriate code.
Fast forward into the 70s and 80s to a time when your parents might have looked like this. Their clothes were daggy and the technology was, well, kind of the same. They used floppy disks to store info, but it was all high-tech in its day. But even then, some old computers could only display 16 colours on the screen. And so when it came to playing video games, they were basic, not that people minded.
Whoa, check out this, man. Whoa, that is so cool.
And whether the games were played off floppy disks or even cassette tape, they would often take forever to load up. And this is what happened. Imagine having to listen to that for too long. Portable computers back then were more like desktops. This one weighed 25 kilos.
It's helping a lot of different people do their work more productively.
Fortunately for us, computers now look very different and will continue to change. Cassette tapes were replaced by floppy disks, then CDs, and now external hard drives and memory sticks. Today's sticks can hold more info than the computers that put man on the moon. While we might all laugh at what our parents thought was cool, technology is always changing. So you never know. Maybe one day your cool gadgets will look just as lame as those of your parents.